utensils that were designed to keep the vitamins in the food. And his ambition was to have a health resort. And he found out about Dodger's Pond. Went back to Pittsburgh and mortgaged everything he had to get enough money to buy it. And we moved to Shenandoah Acres, which is now Shenandoah Acres. Moved there in 1935. And was in our family for 70 years. Sold it in 2005. And he then actually bought the place from the Dr. Dodge's estate. And he used to have to go out and sell stuff during the winter months to finish paying off the summer help. I grew up in a log cabin. You have that picture on there?
Yeah, I think. Hold on just a second, Jack. Here. There we go.
I grew up in this log cabin. Now that cabin was located on the right-hand side just before you turn left to go up to the big round brick building. And the road stopped right there. The bed of the road was higher than the floor of the cabin. And we had to keep the side ditches open. If not, every time it rained, water would come in on the concrete floor and get sleeping bags wet. But eventually Dad gave a right-of-way to the Forest Service so they could access the big level game reserve on the There were 11 orchards on the property. And if you know where I live, that was all orchard. The field across from the house was all orchard. And I've still got 6 of the old pear trees. And they have got to be close to 150 years old. And the birds have helped out because I've got a pine tree growing out of one of them and a cedar tree growing out of another. But they're the old hard kefir pear. One of the pear trees is a softer pear, and I haven't been able to find out what kind of pear it is. I learned to drive on an old cleat wheel McCormick Dairy tractor. If you've ever seen one of those. I used it to disc up the weeds in the orchards. Where the sand pit is now was all orchard. We called it Chestnut Ridge. It had chinkapin and hazelnuts, everything else. We got started with the sand pit. We had an old 28 International truck with sides on it. Many of you might remember the cider mill that was in Stuarts Draft. The 2 kids that were around then used to ride on top of the apples when we were going down to the cider mill in Stuarts Draft. The sand pit got started. We took the old truck back in one of the roads back in the woods, scooping sand out of the pockets in the road. One of those pockets kept on going.
What?
That's how the sand pit got started.
Kept going. Never feel more.
And believe it or not, Dr. Dodge was the largest shipper of cranberries south of the New England states. And now there's campsites in the woods where the cranberry bog was.
Jack, I've got a list. I've got that perspective. Well, everybody's got a copy of the perspective anyway that tells you what like the various orchards that were there. Yeah.
And some of you may not know, but the fill dirt that they got when they widened US 340 all the way to Waynesboro, that came from the sand pit. And Shenandoah Acres used to supply Stuarts Draft with water. There was a 4-inch cast iron line that went from the springs all the way to where Kaiser Auto is now, which at that time was a Texaco station. And it tickles me to death when the service authority tries to fix a leak, only to find out it's coming from that 4-inch pipe. We had to tear down the foundation of the old apple packing shed and put the garage on the house. A huge building. And we wrapped the cable around it and pulled the wood off the top of the foundation. So we had to tear that foundation out in order to put the garage on the house back and set the two building. Make some notes here. Tell you about some of the things. I remember a Delco plant that provided electricity for us. The concrete slab that plant set on is still in the ground in the picnic area. You go past the lake. I had one of those radio flyer wagons with sides on it. I had some nice paths going down through the picnic area. One of the things that I was not too proud of, rode my bicycle off the pier into the deep water. Dad made me dive down and get it. And until we wised up, there's an 8-inch drain that we put in right in the center of the lake. And before we put the valve in the concrete box where you can wait to it, I had to go swimming the first of March. It was right along the pole line. And I always tried to remember to loosen up the valve because it was 2 or 3 turns before it actually started moving. And once I found it, I could stand on it and turn it with my feet. A couple of times I've forgotten to do that and had to dive down and turn with my hands. Each year, about mid-May, before we opened Memorial Day weekend, we used to host what they call the Third Tradition Motorcycle Club. And these were all doctors, lawyers, and professional people that were recovering from drugs or addicts or whatever. Some of the nicest people you ever want to meet. And we had them out there 2 weeks prior to opening, so they have a full run of the place. There were some really nice people. They had, snack booths and souvenir booths. There was one booth where the fellow made handmade jewelry. That's where I got this ring. Any of y'all remember the old Army hospital in Fishersville?
Yep.
Before they turned it into a consolidated high school?
Yeah, there's bits of it still up there.
Yeah. We used to host patients out at the lake. Some of them were on crutches or walkers or whatever. And then we had a string of lights up through the picnic area, and they'd get out on those tables and play poker. And the next day, us kids would get down and we'd come up with $2 or $3 worth of change, picking up the change that fell through the cracks of the picnic table.
Oh, big money.
Big money, yeah. And Garland Buechler, the fellow that's bringing it back, I like what they're doing out there. If you haven't eaten yet, eat at the Acres Eatery. My son Brian built the new beach house, and there's 3 feet of crawl space under it. And about the time he was building that, that Trex flooring came out. left cracks in it so the sand would drop through. And Garland gets in there with a pressure washer to get the sand out the cracks. And he has one of these heat board stoves on the picnic side of the beach house. Runs the pipes underneath the floor, and that's how he heats the place.
Brian tells stories as a kid how he would go under the beach house and any change that had fallen through from the
Right.
arcade games, he would collect that money. So that was big bucks to him.